Approach problems with a light touch. I like that. The scriptures are Psalm 89:15 and John 16:33. Let's look at those. Psalm 89:15 says, "Blessed are those who have learned to acclaim you, who walk in the light of your presence, O Lord. They rejoice in your name all day long. They exult in your righteousness. For you are their glory and strength, and by your favor you exalt our horn." John 16:33, I'm just going to back up to 31, bonus verse. "You believe at last," Jesus answered, "but a time is coming and has come when you will be scattered, each to his own home. You will leave me all alone. Yet I am not alone, for my Father is with me." I have verse 33 memorized. I encourage you to memorize it too. "I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world." Aren't those some comforting words? Approach problems with a light touch. When your mind moves towards a problem area, you tend to focus on that situation so intensely that you lose sight of me. You pit yourself against the difficulty as if you had to conquer it immediately. Your mind gears up for battle, your body becomes tense and anxious. Unless you achieve total victory, you feel defeated. There is a better way. When a problem starts to overshadow your thoughts, bring this matter to me. Talk with me about it and look at it in the light of my presence. This puts some much needed space between you and your concern, enabling you to see from my perspective. You will be surprised at the results. Sometimes you may even laugh at yourself for being so serious about something so insignificant. You will always face trouble in this life, but more importantly, you will always have me with you, helping you to handle whatever you encounter. So approach problems with a light touch by viewing them in my revealing light. Love this one. Love, love, love it. So, we all worry, right? And it is true that we just get so anxious and just so tense, and we just need to remember. And one thing that she brings out a lot and really has kind of shifted my mindset is that He's with us and He's in the future. He knows the future. He knows this problem we're coming up. God's never like, "Oh, Nancy has a problem today." It's never like that. He knows that I'm walking right into a problem or right into a mess, whether it be at work or with the family or in the world, whatever. He knows that. And so as I go into these problems, just really need to say, "God, help me with this problem. I know you're with me. Be with me. Give me the wisdom. Give me the peace." And it's just amazing. I know one kind of example of this long ago when Todd had his accident back in 2002. He had fallen and they had said, "Come to the hospital, he can move his arms." And I was like, okay. So hung up, gathered up the kids. Rebecca had just turned 4 and Josh was 7 months old. And I was driving to the hospital and I was thinking back to what his boss said on the phone. And I was just like, oh, he can move his arms. So that must mean he can't move his legs, right? Otherwise, would they say he could move his arms? So I prayed right then and there, "God, just flood me with your peace." And it's amazing. When you ask, He does. And I walked in there calm. Of course, I was upset and worried and confused and not sure what was going on, but I just had this peace with me, which was just amazing. He gives the peace that can surpass all understanding. He gives peace not like this world gives. He gives His peace. So I hope today, the next time you're in a problem, just stop before you get all wound up and pray, "God, help me through this. Give me your wisdom. Give me your peace." Look at it through His light. And it's just going to make everything so much, easier to go through. Not that the problem's going to go away, but just you will have peace. And believe me, that does make it easier to go through. So I hope today, when you have a problem, you're throwing it up to God and saying, "Fill me with your peace." Look at everything through His hands, and you are going to have a much better day. I love you. Come back tomorrow, and we'll see you then. You can order your own Jesus Calling devotional book by going to JesusCalling.com. And I would love to answer any questions you may have about faith in Jesus. Just email me through my website, nancyjoytoyou.com. And I hope you go out and shine for Him today. See you tomorrow.